Hello gamers! Welcome back to another leak discussion video here today for you guys. Today's video, of course, leak discussion from the SCV guy's Twitter account. SV guy. There we go, SV guy. Anyways, like I said, before we get right into it, remember, not everything you read on the internet is true. Most of the time, these leaks are false. They're just rumors. They are not confirmed by Nintendo or Pokemon. So take them with a grain of salt. Don't believe them. Don't get upset. Don't get mad at me. As always, enjoy the video. Leave a like down below. Subscribe. Let's aim for 20k subscribers. Clap. Okay, right here, it says a compilation of supposed leaks from the Twitter account SV Guy. Since it seems that the SV Guy might go private based on his latest tweets, did say, I did see his tweets, and he did say this is his last one, so he might go private. The info from his tweets will be compiled here just in case. Obviously, all these are most likely fake, unless proven otherwise in future. We're just gonna go through his entire history of leaks just to see how well does it hold up, how well does it based on other leaks that we've seen as well. So let's get into this for you guys. So right here, the first one says, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you'll encounter a bunch of regional variants while also being able to find old ones in the wild. In certain parts of the Vidal region, Vidal, you can find normal forms of Pokemon and in other new form. A lot of regional variants and evolutions are for Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon. From what I see, Meowth got a new form, Tauros got a new form, Poochyena has a new form, and some others you see later on. So, Meowth getting a new form, not surprised, because Meowth usually most of the time gets a new form, except in Legends Arceus. You got a new form in Sun and Moon, Gen 8, so hoping for it to get a new form coming soon. Tauros, really pretty irrelevant mod, Gen 1 mod, no one really talks about it, so giving a new form might help it out. We'll see, and Poochyena, it's kind of cool, but yeah, Poochyena might need a little bit more. And a lot of mons, like, let's say Galarian Zigzagoon got a new form, so why leave Poochyena out? Because they're one of, like, you know, the first mons at the start. We'll see what happens with that, though. These stars are a teaser of the new gimmick to allow your Pokemon to change typing depending on the crystal you're using. You can get all 18 crystals during your adventure. After defeating gym leaders, yes, there are 8 plus gym leaders and Elite Four afterwards. Throughout your adventure, you will have to find them in the wild in order to battle them at the rainbow in the middle of the biggest city of Vidal. But don't worry, all 18 gym leaders are on battles. You have to pass a test with each battle. For example, before battling an gym leader, you have to fix the wind turbine. I like this. If this is true, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Doing a little challenge, doing something so you don't have to immediately just go battle gym leader, clear the route, battle gym leader, clear the route, you know. So having something to do, like a contest, win a contest, some sort of requirement that will allow you to battle gym leader would be kind of cool and kind of sick to have. I don't know, I'll be okay with this. But yeah, you can see this definitely happening. When you use one of the crystals on your Pokemon, it will shade. Its shade will change to match the typing he now has, but not all of them. Some people will change form when you use a crystal on them. There's around 25 new forms, but you want to change your Pokemon typing everywhere. This gimmick is restricted to some people able to use it on certain parts of Vidal and in Pokemon when you fight gym leaders. So what they're trying to say is about this gimmick. Wait, before I go into, let me read the second part of this. I'm going to clarify some things about the new gimmick. First, gym leader battles on the only specific Rainbow Pokeball. There'll be one in each big city of Vidal. You will fight gym leaders at the closest one. Every Pokemon will change shade when the crystal is used, but some will get a new form. Wasn't clear enough on that. Sorry, finally, some gym battles will be regular ones without having a test before, like fire, water, grass types, and some other. But most of them do have a test adapted to the typing of the gym. So, my whole thing about it is the whole logo of the Japanese logo of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they have the little crystal on it. That crystal represents the changing of typing, and people are SV Guy is trying to say that in certain parts of the world, the area, since it's an open world game area, you'll be able to like change typing based on it. So like the desert area, rock, ground typing, grass, bug typing, fire typing, water, you know, etc. like that. So like the different areas, different routes you're seeing, like all that around the region. And it's similar to Sword and Shield, how you can only Dynamax within like a Dynamax arena or Dynamax den, like that, you know. So it's kind of interesting and it kind of makes sense. But the whole changing typing things is a little far-fetched in my opinion. It's a lot to put in. It's a lot of game-changing mechanics for it. For Mega Evolution, you add a typing, and some Dynamax ones gain a type. Do they gain typing? I'm not even sure if they gain the typing. No, they don't. So yeah, Mega Evolution just gain typing, which is not crazy, and it's only to like a couple of megas. But if multiple Pokemon can change forms, it'd be crazy. But they did say 25, so it might not be that crazy. So we'll see. Hello everyone. Today we're talking about the legendaries. There are two Bulls and Scarlet. There are two Bulls. Scarlet Bull is a fire ground, and Violet is one psychic fire. So they're based off Bulls. Spain, bulls. I guess, maybe, just because of that. Who knows? They're based on ultraviolet and infrared. I could see that, and can become invisible things to attack using ultraviolet and infrared. You encounter them sometimes throughout your adventure where you won't see them. Some objects will move, sometimes there'll be no wild Pokemon in a certain area. You'll see them in trailer in mid-May on the second gameplay. In mid-May on the second trailer. The second trailer revealed the name of the region, Vidal, Professor Carob, the new gameplay with the new area like mountain and box of legendaries. You will know their name in June with the third trailer. So May and June, that's really close for trailers. We haven't got a trailer since Pokemon Day. It's been almost 2 months now, so hopefully we get a trailer soon. Or some sort of information will be helpful. The Champion. The Champion, when you begin the game, is the leader of Team Sail. That wasn't an evil team before they started to become bad, but the Champion will replace the father one of the gym leaders. You battle the first champion at the beginning. Really? So you battle the Champion at the start. So does that mean I become the champion by beating the champion? That's kind of sick, not gonna lie. Hello everyone. Today we're talking about the third legendary of Scarlet and Violet. Of course, Pokemon games, classic, third legendaries, Giratina, Kyurem, Zygarde, etc. like that. Okay, as stated before, the third legendary is based on a spider, bug type, that is the kind of same of the two bulls that can become invisible. Team Sail, the evil team for this game, is very related to this legendary. Team Sail is the team of Conquistadors, I don't know how to pronounce that word, sorry guys, I apologize, that thinks that the third legendary is God, and that it created Vidal. They're trying to find it, and think they also you're also trying to find it. They're trying to stop you. But your goal is to find the two bulls and not the spider. The logo of Team Sail is that Team Sail mostly use water and flying type Pokemon. I would have never guessed they use mostly water type and flying type Pokemon based on their name Team Sail. Team Sail using water and flying type Pokemon. Info based on the 3 pictures in the house of the trainer. The whistle one for Quaxley, a bit more complicated, but it's based on Don Quixote. In this story, a protagonist pretends to be a knight and fights Windmill, thinking of facing dragons. Quaxley will be a knight, being Water Dark. Being Water Dark because of the whole like master thing too. Showing off like why does the items in masters have this. I'm trying to get the hint from that. This one's heading towards Forqueco, which were based on fruits, more precisely a Cucufera, a Spanish mythological creature using a coconut as a shell. So a coconut hiding under a giant coconut. We fire a ghost, you'll see why later. Giant coconut, interesting. I thought maybe a ghost pepper, but we'll see. And the painting heading towards Brigatita's final literally it will be a grass fairy, will be based on a flamenco dance and an Iberian lynx. Be indeed a bipedal, sadly. Oh, bipedal. I don't know how to pronounce the word. I'm so bad. Basically means it'll get off his 4 feet and get on 2 feet, 2 legs. It'll stand up. Additional info. You can fish. There is mount Pokemon and teleportation for areas you visit. Almost only cities. Thank God. That'll be such a pain if you can't be able to teleport between cities. Thank God they have that feature. Regional forms called Vidalian forms. Have a nice neat ring to it. Which includes Poison Steel, Bronzor, Fire Ice, Vanilla line, Meowth Poochyena line. Vanilla looks like a flying volcano. New evolution for Tauros. So Tauros gets a new evolution. Vanilla looks like a flying volcano. Sick. Oranges and grapes. They are indeed the logo of 2 schools, but they aren't rival schools. Your main rival is from the other school, depending on your game. There's another rival being your brother. So you have a brother in this game? A brother in Pokemon? Wow. Garchomp, Swordbuck are not in the game, while Gardevoir, Snivy, Dragonite, Milotic, and Gligar, Greninja, Vampy, and Jinx are in the game. Why is Garchomp and Swordbuck not in the game? Interesting. Game releasing November 18th. Makes sense. November games. Scarlet and Violet is way better than Sword and Shield. I hope so, because they've been working on it for so long. It's an open world Pokemon game, and they had Arceus and BDSP between the periods of Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus. Between Scarlet and Violet. I would say 70 with the Rage Evolutions and 20 around the DLC. 70, that's a lot. That is a high amount for a thing, regional. I might be tripping, that might be just a normal amount, but I don't know. Around 20 DLCs, not counting regional variants, around 30 regional new forms. So regional evolutions, so it's 120 new Pokemon. That's not even new Pokemon, that's just the regional Pokemon. Like regional evolution. That's not even counting new Pokemon. Interesting. No new evolutions. I wouldn't be opposed, but if it doesn't happen, it's whatever. Kind of hard to make evolutions nowadays. People are desperate for it, and Pokemon's like, nah, we don't want to give you one. Which is fair, I don't really care. Not my cup of tea, but it'd be cool to have one. If new forms are not available in the game, but can be transferred from Legends via home. I see that, makes sense. It is better than Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's quite a few towns, but a lot of different views. With a total of 550 Pokemon, there's a lot to discover. It is interesting because regional bird is different depending on the version you have. In Scarlet, it's flying, fighting, and in Violet, it's flying dark. Wow, that point right there is very interesting. Very interesting point right there. Interesting point. The mount of Pokemon, the mount Pokemon, not mount of Pokemon. The mount Pokemon will be the same as PLA, and Pokemon do attract trainers. I expect that. It's an open world Pokemon game. It should be happening. It should be a thing. The area is bigger than the players are combined. Yes, Pokemon Legends Arceus, you were stuck into the zone, but with Scarlet Violet, you can walk around everywhere and just do whatever you want. Total freedom for exploration. Yep, there are size but no alpha. When you're transferring an alpha Pokemon, it keeps the size. No Mega Evolution. Okay, cool. So good to know. So an alpha Pokemon becomes regular in the game, which is okay. I mean, alpha Pokemon did have different stats in Legends Arceus, but I feel like alpha Pokemon I feel like it would be nice to have an alpha Pokemon just to show it off in the game, even though it has the same stats. I think that would be okay, you know. I don't think people will be mad about that. Everyone would say Ultra Beast is in Scarlet Violet. No, it's not. I heard it would be a quest unlock after being DLC story, and the Ultra Beast will come in Vidal. Okay. It stops at 999 with the third legendary, and 1000 would be a mythical. The final evolution for the regional bird is incredible, but for my favorite being flying dark, but I also like Fuecoco's final evolution. This gives me joy in life. This really does give me joy that Fuecoco's final evolution would actually be somewhat decent. Anyways, with that being said, guys, I think this was a very good leak discussion video to go through. It gives you a lot of information. What's true? What common sense can you use to think what is true, what is false? A lot of actual ideas here that could be used and potentially be coming out. Gives you a little bit of excitement, gives you a little bit of ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below, subscribe down below. 20k subscribers, that's all that we want. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day, guys. Peace.